attending this morning's meeting. We're live in Eagle Rock this morning. I'm Carlos Herrera, KTLA 5 News. Ladies, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Carlos, thank you. All lanes now back open on the eastbound 22 freeway following a fiery crash overnight. Happened near the Beach Boulevard exit just before 12:30 this morning. CHP arrived on scene to find the car engulfed in flames in the center divider. Officers quickly jumped into action to pull that driver out of the burning vehicle. Firefighters say the officers saved that man's life. It's not clear how the crash happened or if any other vehicle was involved.
Attorneys in the upcoming rape trial against actor Danny Masterson are contemplating what role the Church of Scientology might play. Masterson's lawyers want the judge to bar any mention of the controversial religion in the trial. Prosecutors say that although the church is not on trial, they should have the right to bring it up. Masterson is a Scientologist. He's accused of raping 3 women at his home who are also members of the church. The women claim the church officials tried to stop them from reporting the actor to police.
Governor Gavin Newsom has announced he plans to end the COVID-19 state of emergency at the end of February. This would come almost 3 years after the pandemic was declared. The state of emergency has allowed the state to waive regulations and statutes and to redirect funds to respond to the crisis. Republicans have criticized the governor for keeping it in place for so long, saying it was an unnecessary abuse of his executive powers.
Meantime, coronavirus cases are down sharply from the pandemic highs. Theme parks here in Southern California have seen a major rebound in attendance. A new report says Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Universal Studios Hollywood have all recovered. The Theme Park Entertainment Association released its annual attendance report last Friday. Researchers say despite state-mandated closures and capacity limits, the parks did okay. They reported also found that these theme parks finally, once they reopened, even with capacity limits, people went in droves. Attendance is up as much as 350%.
Freeway in Agoura Hills is underway.
Yeah, in about an hour, we'll be getting an augmented reality view of what the crossing will look like. KTLA's Aaron Myers is in Agoura Hills with the details. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning to that. Augmented reality will give the public a better idea of what this crossing is going to look like, what it's going to do. And you can see a rendering of it here behind me on this sign. Now, this augmented reality experience is a collaboration between the Annenberg Foundation, Snapchat, and In Situ, and it will let people see the crossing in real scale and will provide more information about the project. It shows what animals will be impacted, details some of the construction, and more on the Snapchat or In Situ app. The crossing will provide safe passage for wildlife and broke ground back in April. It will be 200 feet long and 165 feet wide and will stretch over 10 lanes of the 101 freeway near the Liberty Canyon Road exit. It will be the largest in the world and will help mountain lions in the Santa Monica Mountains to the south and to the Santa Susana Mountains and the Simi Hills to the north connect to mate and find food. Cougars in the area have shown low genetic diversity, worrying biologists that they could become extinct. It will also provide other animals room to roam, research showing other species need help as well.
The same research that the Park Service is doing on mountain lions showing that isolation is causing genetic decline, that's happening in birds and lizards. So this wildlife crossing to me is a bridge of hope.
We're live. I'll be down in the morning.
The bridge will be landscaped with native vegetation and will have sound walls and light deflectors to mitigate the noise and lights from the one freeway. Caltrans is overseeing the design and construction of the project, but it is not providing funding. That came from thousands of individuals, foundations, businesses, and more from around the world, including a $25 million challenge grant from Wallace Annenberg and the Annenberg Foundation. More than $98 million has been raised for the crossing, conservation efforts, and research, according to the website Save LA Cougars. Now back here live, once again, you can see a picture of that crossing there. The wildlife crossing is scheduled to be completed in 2025, and after today's news conference, we're told there will be a hike, a Save LA Cougars hike that will be going on that people can join in on. Reporting live here in Agoura Hills, I'm Aaron Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, Aaron, thank you. Ontario International Airport launching a first-of-its-kind program that will allow non-travelers the chance to meet or say goodbye to family and friends in the departure terminal. It's called ONT Plus. and will allow people to secure a visitor pass, which they can use, much like an airline ticket, to enter TSA checkpoints and access the passenger area even if they aren't traveling. As we all know, non-ticketed passengers have not been allowed past security checkpoints since 9/11. To get the pass, non-travelers have to fill out an online application within 7 days of their visit. If approved, the visitor pass will be delivered via email. Non-travelers will also need a photo ID and are subject to the same security regulations as passengers boarding a flight. But remember, back in the day, your family would greet you at the gate to pick you up, and that's been a long time. Yeah.
Mr. Kriske, good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see you guys too, and good to see the weather is going to be cooling down for the weekend. I think a lot of people are really looking forward to that. Whoops. Not time to go yet. Okay, switch the button.
You're caught in a weird predicament.
Somebody switch the button and I'll get out of here. I'm out of here anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. As far as the weather forecast goes, it will be cooling down over the weekend. Let me get my thoughts back together. 63 in Los Angeles. Big Bear at about 36.